Trump's newly launched meme coin is making waves, and it could carry significant implications for XRP's future. In this video, I'll dive into a crucial narrative that's flying under the radar but could be a game changer for XRP as it moves forward. Plus, I'll highlight some of the immediate impacts this is having on XRP right now. This is a pivotal moment for crypto, and I think many people are overlooking just how transformative this development could be for the space moving ahead. Last night was a game changer for me. Typically, when I join Bitcoin maxi spaces, it's the same story. People cutting me off, bashing XRP, throwing around FUD, and refusing to listen. But this time was completely different. For the first time ever, every single person in the space showed genuine curiosity about XRP. Sure, it started with the usual attempts to spread doubt, but what stood out was their willingness to actually hear me out, learn, and seriously consider the bullish case for XRP. This moment is monumental because it represents a massive turning point for XRP. We're witnessing it go mainstream right before our eyes. Big names like Dave Portnoy and Louis C.K. are tweeting about XRP, while headlines buzz with topics like an XRP strategic reserve, no capital gains tax, and XRP's price surge. What's even more incredible is seeing the very people who have been XRP's biggest critics starting to engage in meaningful conversations about its positive potential. This is a complete narrative shift, and if you haven't seen it yet, I highly encourage you to check it out. You'll walk away feeling more optimistic about XRP than ever before. The tides are turning, and it's happening now. It's refreshing to see people on the opposing side of the XRP debate finally starting to grasp its significance, taking their criticism seriously, discussing it, and determining whether their points are valid or not is crucial. For the first time, it seems like they're beginning to realize that the XRP community has been right all along. Now, shifting gears, let's dive into Trump Coin, which has some fascinating implications for XRP's future that might not be fully appreciated yet. There's been a lot of buzz about Trump Coin reaching a multi-billion-dollar market cap in just a few hours. But now we're seeing the Trump team withdrawing significant amounts of money from it, and that's sparking plenty of conversations. Nearly 500 million has already been pulled from it, and in the long term, I genuinely believe this will be a major boost for utility-driven cryptocurrencies. What we're witnessing here is proof that sheer hype alone can catapult a cryptocurrency to a multi-billion-dollar market cap. A coin can gain massive adoption simply by capturing the spotlight in pop culture. This matters because it's paving the way for crypto to go mainstream. I highly doubt Trump will be the last figure to roll out a meme coin. It's just the beginning of a trend that's reshaping how the world views digital currencies. One of the key lessons I've learned from CZ Binance is that cryptocurrencies aren't rivals. In an interview, CZ was asked how Binance competes with Coinbase, how they plan to take its market share or customers. His response was simple: they don't. Why focus on battling over Coinbase's portion of the market when only 1% of the global population is currently involved in crypto? The real goal isn't to fight over that 1%, it's to bring the other 99% into the crypto world. If that happens, everyone benefits. Binance users can also be Coinbase users and vice versa. It's about growing the ecosystem for all. Why chase the 1% when the 99% holds so much more potential? The same logic applies to meme coins and cryptocurrencies. They're drawing more attention to the entire sector, sparking curiosity across the board. You might ask, this coin was launched on Solana and it's just a meme. How does that help XRP? Here's the thing, as more people dive into crypto, they'll start exploring projects like XRP. Sure, Wall Street isn't going to take Trump coin seriously, but that's not the point. It's about getting more eyes on the space as a whole. People won't take it seriously. They'll dismiss it as just another pump and dump scheme or a passing fad. But over time, they'll start to see the massive potential for value growth. As curiosity grows, more high net worth individuals will begin to think, maybe there's something real here. Let me dig a little deeper. The key to driving mass adoption of cryptocurrency lies in bringing the other 99% into the space. And that's where smart investors focused on real utility will discover XRP. This isn't about rivalries between platforms like Solana and XRP. It's about establishing a global cryptocurrency standard. What's even more significant is how President Trump is pushing this entire industry into the mainstream spotlight. On the legal front, there are major implications to consider. Bill Morgan recently discussed this, noting how it could heavily impact the Ripple versus SEC case. The SEC has been claiming that XRP is a security and that Ripple should have known from the start, even going so far as to label secondary XRP sales on platforms like Coinbase as securities. But here's the twist. Trump launched his own meme coin and declared it's not a security. As a former president and potentially the next one, his stance could reshape the narrative. He's setting the tone for what's to come. He basically said that everything Ripple has done in the past is entirely fine. Because if Trump coin isn't considered a security, then how could XRP be one? This completely undermines the SEC's case. It shows Ripple was never given fair warning and highlights how overreaching the SEC has been. It's clear none of this aligns with what Congress or the president intended, with President Trump, likely the next president, launching a cryptocurrency and declaring it's not a security. It's hard to imagine the Ripple case continuing. How could Ripple have known from the start that XRP might be classified as a security when even the president doesn't think it's possible? This proves that many in the industry, including high-ranking officials, disagree with the idea that XRP could ever be a security. While I don't think Trump coin itself matters much, this move is a game changer for the crypto world. It pushes the industry further into the mainstream and solidifies the notion that these digital assets aren't securities. Cases against companies genuinely building utility now seem completely unsustainable. There's no chance Trump's SEC keeps pursuing the Ripple case, if it ever really did. Especially now with Trump launching his own Trump coin, the logic just doesn't hold up anymore. This case is done. Finished. There's no argument left that could hold water in a fair court. I've never been less concerned about it. It's over, buried, and gone. And Trump coin just seals the deal. I already believed Trump would drop the case, but with his coin clearly not being classified as a security, there's no path forward for this argument. It's completely dead. Now, shifting gears to Trump coin, there are a couple of key points to focus on. XRP stands out because it's taking a unique approach compared to the rest of the crypto market. I came across an interesting meme that captures this perfectly. It starts with Bitcoin, moves to Ethereum, then to Solana, and finally lands on SUI. What does this signify? It shows how most chains are primarily targeting retail audiences, while XRP is carving out its own distinct path. That's what makes it so intriguing in the current landscape. The focus right now is all about scaling retail volume and creating new retail systems, which is exciting and undeniably important. Companies are competing fiercely to build the strongest retail chains, and it's clear that retail DeFi and blockchain will play a major role in the future. But here's the thing, XRP isn't part of that race, and that's one of the reasons I've always admired Ripple's approach. From the very beginning, Ripple had a distinct vision for XRP, setting it apart from the rest of the cryptocurrency space. While new chains like Solana and SUI keep launching and users jump from one to the next, none of that feels like real competition for XRP. Ripple's aim for XRP is entirely unique, carving out a niche where it focuses on simplifying the global financial system. Instead of chasing trends, XRP is being strategically positioned to make a lasting impact in its own space. That's what truly sets it apart. None of the other chains I mentioned are even venturing into this territory, consolidating global currency liquidity. This has nothing to do with Trump creating a meme coin or whether SUI outperforms Solana or Ethereum. Honestly, who cares? This is about engaging major institutions, introducing them to cryptocurrency technology in a practical, meaningful way, and optimizing their financial processes. That's what excites me most about XRP's position in this chaotic space. At the end of the day, real-world products addressing real-world problems will be the key to long-term relevance in this industry. Hype can only get you so far. One thing we know for sure is that institutions are eager to enter this market in a big way. This is where XRP stands apart. It operates on a level with almost no direct competition. And that's why I'm thrilled to have invested in XRP. It's not about some headline like Trump launches on Solana or what that means for SUI. It's about real innovation with real impact. This is bad news for Ethereum, right? But honestly, does it even matter where he launches? The key takeaway is that more people are diving into crypto, and these assets are never going to be classified as securities. Crypto is going mainstream. Big institutions are moving into the space faster than ever, and that's exactly why XRP holds such a unique position. While all this noise is happening, like Trump launching a meme coin on Solana, it's hard not to shrug and say, who cares? That retail-focused side of cryptocurrency isn't Ripple's priority. Ripple is aiming for something far bigger, something more impactful. Sure, more users and increased attention are great for the industry as a whole, but Ripple is already locked into the institutional game. Moves like this across chains like Solana only reinforce Ripple's strategy. And let's be real, the market is already starting to take notice. Check out the surge in new XRP wallets. The yellow line represents the number of new wallets being created, and it's clear we're witnessing significant XRP accumulation. People are finally catching on to the concepts we've been discussing. Sure, major retail chains adopting these systems is exciting. Will they succeed? Absolutely, but cryptocurrency goes far beyond that. We're talking about revolutionary payment systems, new efficient ways to transfer money. The same benefits that make these systems appealing to retail are exactly what will attract institutions. They'll not only want them, but they'll need them to stay competitive, and this is where Ripple has placed itself perfectly. As the bigger players enter the scene, the conversation won't revolve around celebrity-driven meme coins. Instead, it'll focus on which platforms are truly moving real-world money, solving tangible problems, and building lasting utility. XRP has never been in a stronger position as more people begin to realize its potential, and we're seeing this happen right now. An increasing number will turn to XRP. Upgrading to this cutting-edge technology will soon become essential, with those who delay risking being left behind. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you found this update valuable.